Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the X Factor Fallout show. We are now officially not only on the road to Power Struggle, but we are now very much ever closer to Kingdom of Glory 2. And we are kicking off the show right here, right now, with the new Women's World Champion, the leader of Kontrollitav, Usha Falls. Now here's the thing. This to Kontrollitav has been what feels like the better part of almost 5 years in the making. Usha Falls has held on to the Queen of the Ring briefcase all the way back from 2021 and successfully cashed it in about 2 months ago, and is now the Women's World Champion. And now Kontrollitav officially have what they have wanted for the longest time, which is control over the women's division. I wonder what they've got to say here tonight. I wonder how they're going to open the show, and I wonder what the locker room is feeling right now, because you've got to think that if you are someone in the back, seeing the undefeated Usha Falls with that championship is a scary sight to behold. But what a way to kick off the show. We have a massive show for you here tonight, and hey, what a big way to get it started. Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise and show your appreciation for your new Women's World Champion, the leader of Kontrollitav, Usha Falls. I mean, we all knew this was going to happen, didn't we? We all knew that one day Usha Falls would be the woman to bring this division to heights unseen before. And it's finally happening. And you're all sat there and you're booing us because we did what any smart person would do. You see, I knew that people would think that if I had Usha Falls cash in at X Factor, everybody thought that she would be number 30 in the X Factor Rumble, and maybe some plucky underdog could throw her over the top rope and thus remove ourselves from having complete control over this division. But we are not normal people. We are smarter than everybody in the back, and thanks to Mr. Peyton Kemp, we were able to make sure that regardless of who won that Rumble, Usha Falls could run in and claim the prize for herself. Which brings us on to the sacrificial lamb at X Factor. Amy Sutton, I hope you enjoyed not even your 15 minutes of glory, but your 2 seconds of glory. Because that is as close to that Women's World Championship as you will ever get, ever again. You will be known as the person who held that championship for a cup of coffee before Usha claimed her rightful spot as the ruler of this division. And as for Cheyenne, you know, we did extend the olive branch to you a few years ago to come join us in this unholy alliance, and you chose to turn your back on us, and instead you wanted the glory all for yourself. And if you want another shot at that championship, Usha is waiting. In fact, Usha is waiting for anybody who thinks that they can stop Kontrollitav now that we hold the power. So who wants to do it? Oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. That's Amy Sutton. The woman who basically got screwed out of the championship. Yeah, well done. Well done. You outsmarted everybody. You played the system, and Usha Falls, you won the Women's World Championship. Congratulations. But you didn't do what I did. You didn't stand in that ring and fight for over an hour. You didn't get put through hell like I did. you didn't win the X Factor Rumble from number 1. And regardless of how long I held that championship for, nobody can take away the fact that I made history on February 1st when I won that Rumble. And that's just the start. Because ever since that day, ever since I had that Women's World Championship handed to me and taken away from me on the same night, all I've been thinking about is having to do what nobody else has been able to do. Having to do what is seemingly impossible. And that is defeating you, Usha Falls. That's defeating the undefeatable. That is defeating this so-called ruler and finally putting an end to Kontrollitav once and for all. And I will make sure that I get that shot at the Women's World Championship. I will go through hell to get another shot. But unfortunately, and this isn't talking to you, this is talking to the people. Unfortunately, I've not been cleared to compete. And they don't know when I'm going to be cleared. So I guess that means that, well, I might not be cleared to wrestle. But the way I see it, I've got to make a statement, and there are 3 of you in the ring right now, and if I could take at least 2 of you, then maybe I can get a shot at the championship. So let's do it right now, shall we? Miss Sutton, patience is a virtue. Here's the thing. Usha would not want to fight a weakened version of you, and we don't want to pick the bones of a carcass that we've already taken all of the flesh off of. So we're going to let you heal up. We're going to let you rest. We're going to let you go through all of this little melodrama about how you're going to climb your way back to getting a shot at the Women's World Championship. But I don't think you quite realize you're not even the person in your own group that has the next shot. That belongs to a lamb who lost herself along the way. Your friend, your mentor, Kyrie Sampson. And I want you to send a little message back to Kyrie for me, okay? I hope you can do that. It's very simple. The door is always open. The door always has been open, Kyrie. If you want to join us once again, I will open my arms to you once more. Usha will open her arms to you once more, and we will welcome her back in. And all she has to do is forfeit her championship match at Kingdom of Glory 2. You're deranged. You are genuinely insane. If you even think for a second that Kyrie is going to give up something that she has worked over half a decade to get, which is a shot at the championship on the biggest stage possible. And you are even more insane if you think after everything that Kyrie has done to try and redeem herself time in and time out to everybody in the back, that she would just suddenly drop all of that to join you guys once again. You are crazy. So no, I won't send this back to Kyrie because, well, Kyrie, would you like to come out here right now? I've had enough talking. I might not be cleared, but these guys are pissing me off, so let's do it. Oh wait, hold on, what's going on? Oh wait, hold on! No, this is a chaotic way to start off the show. We got Kyrie and Amy going after Kontrollitav. They're getting themselves some right here. It is breaking down in the women's division, as it usually is. Usha is staring down, but wait a minute! Hold on a second, that's Mayu Shigata with the stomp! Taking the fight to the Women's World Champion! And a second Shigata stomp! This is rare. We do not usually see Kontrollitav in this position. I hope you didn't forget about me, Usha. I hope that you realized that you put a target on my back when I was the Women's World Champion. And now it's my time to do the same to you. I just went through hell. Literally. I took out someone that I once considered a friend. And I'll tell you what I want next. Journey to Japan, it will be Usha Falls, Mayu Shigata for the Women's World Championship. Wow, okay, and hold on a minute. We are making that official right here, right now. Usha's first defense of the championship coming your way. Journey to Japan. That's insane, but coming up right now, we got the World's Heavyweight Championship match as Jinku Ventura's first defense of the gold. It is kicking off the show. This is a crazy way to start things off, as making his way down to the ring, it is the challenger, Joshua Walker. And my God, hey, I knew that coming out of X Factor, we had a lot of questions and a lot of things that needed to be cleared up. And well, it looks like tonight we're going to be getting those answers. Of course, our main event tonight, a massive Texas death match between Byron, Polan, and Shane Torres. And what should be one hell of a matchup, but kicking off the action. Very rare that we have, it's very rare that we have a World's Heavyweight Championship match on a show like this. But it's also rarer that that thing opens up the show, but it just goes to show you the kind of talent that we have here tonight, the kind of show that we've got for you here tonight. This is a big night, this is a big show. And speaking of big nights for one person in particular, it is the world's heavyweight champion, Jinku Ventura, returning at the X Factor Rumble after what felt like at least 2 years away from CEW, and now competing in his first singles match since Fight Forever, all the way back in what, 2023? This is a man who has gone through a lot. We heard what he had to say. We heard exactly just how bad his injuries were after Kingdom of Glory 1, but he still continued the fight, and that is what took him out for 2 years. And now he's back, and in his first match, he climbed the mountaintop and became the CEW World's Heavyweight Champion for the first time in his career. This is a man who is very decorated within CEW. This is a former Extra United Kingdom champion. This is a former CEW Intercontinental champion. And now standing in this ring right now as the current World's Heavyweight Champion. But he has taken on a man who believes that if he was in the Rumble, because Walker was meant to be in the Rumble, but got taken out by Johnny Hercule, and Joshua Walker believes if he was in that match, that maybe the outcome would have been different and that he would have been World's Heavyweight Champion. And you know what? In a Rumble situation, I can't help but agree with a guy like Joshua Walker. I can't. Like, this is a guy who has been slowly climbing the ranks year after year, as someone who has caught the eyes of many a fan and many a, many a promotion as well. And now he has a massive platform to try and impress the world here tonight. But if you are in the premiere chat, first of all, hello everyone, thank you for tuning into the premiere. And second of all, there will be a poll. Let me know who you think will walk away with the World's Heavyweight Championship. Will Jinku retain? Or will that man right there, Joshua Walker, become the new World's Heavyweight Champion? We are going to find out. Here we go. Now look at that little collar and elbow to start things off. Now wait, hold on, look at this Jinku throwing shots, but gets caught there by Joshua Walker, who, look at this, is already showboating. He's already showing off to the crowd a little bit here. And he's looking for a little people's moonsault, but that is why you do not give Jinku a second to breathe, because this man is incredibly good at what he does. That is for certain. And now look at this Jinku doing what he does best. And here's the thing, right? Despite the fact that, you know, Jinku's return was met with a lot of fanfare, you have to remember he is still a man who is hell-bent on proving to the world that he is one of the very best. He doesn't necessarily... Like, sure, he said it himself that he believes that the outcome might have been different if Walker had been in the match. Oh, only a one. He believes that the outcome might have been different had Walker have been in the match. But you know that Jinku still cares first and foremost about that World's Heavyweight Championship. You know that for a fact. Now, oh, whoa! What a drop kick to the ribs of Jinku Ventura. And now look at this. Joshua Walker feeling it right now. And already going up top. Look at perhaps it's something crazy. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, went for a moonsault. Walker really trying to put this away as quickly as humanly possible. And I don't blame him. Oh, but what a super kick to the jaw. 1, 2, only a 1. That's the thing. I don't blame Walker. Here's the thing, right? We've seen Jinku go the distance in many a match. We've seen Jinku fight through a lot. If you can put him down quickly, that is probably the best strategy that you have going into a matchup with a guy like the World's Heavyweight Champion. That's right now. Look at this Joshua Walker just throwing the shots right now. Oh, but Jinku retaliates with one. And now look at this. The shots coming into the legs. But, oh, caught by Walker once again. And now Jinku going to the outside, but that's not going to save him. As Walker takes to the skies. That's why he's called the Skywalker. And now look at this. Joshua Walker realizing he has one shot here to prove himself to the world. And he is going to make this opportunity his. As Jinku now struggling here as Joshua Walker catches him with the springboard clothesline going into the cover. 1, 2, oh, only a 1. Only a 1 there. Now look at this, Walker sending him into the corner, and oh, look at that, going after the ribs again, and now thinking the clothesline, but Jinku saw it coming this time, and now wait, hold on, Jinku catches him, headlock driver, and look at this, hold on a minute, 1, a little bit of showboating here from the World's Heavyweight Champion. Oh, but now look at that, what a shot there from Walker. Now, oh wow, kick the knee out into the Shining Wizard. Going into the cover, 1, 2, kick out there from the challenger. And this is what I mean by Jinku has a point to prove when you consider that his last 2 singles matches, well, his last 3 singles matches, he was 1 and 2 in them. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, Dragon Rana! He was 1 and 2. That one at the hands of Joshua Walker. He beat Walker to become the #1 contender for Darius's Hardcore IC title back in the day. Oh, but an uppercut right to the back of the head. And now look at this, Jinku keeping the momentum going and now turning him around into the Boston Crab. Joshua Walker in trouble, and this is the thing. If Jinku can keep Walker grounded, this is brilliant. But look at this. Look at the strength of Joshua Walker. This is not something that we're used to from Joshua Walker. I'm not usually the guy that will rate his strength because he's usually a very high-flying guy. But now he's in that corner once again. Jinku stared him down for a moment. And now look at this, Walker trying to create some separation. But Jinku just 1 step ahead right now. And now, oh my god, wait, oh, combination. Oh! Look at this! The world's champion feeling it right now. DDT plants Walker down, but Walker trying to stay alive. Caught with the Shining Wizard, but Jinku stalking his prey still. And now, oh, what a lariat. Lariat. And shout outs to Kojima one time. 1, 2. Kick out there by Joshua Walker. And now it is on Jinku throwing shots, getting a little heavy-handed with it, I guess you could say. As Walker did have that flurry of offense at the beginning, but since then, it seems as though... Hold on! Oh my god! 1, 2, just as I say it! Joshua Walker pulling out the stops! And this is what I mean by it feels like Walker improving on his strength game here. And that is paying off exponentially. And now what's he looking for? Oh, he went for the Phoenix Splash. If Walker had hit that, that could have been the match right there. And I mean that. The Phoenix Splash, arguably the highest risk move that Walker has in his repertoire. If he hits it, it's basically a surefire deal, but he very rarely hits it. It's easily telegraphed, and now Jinku absolutely taking advantage of that. Now we're on Jinku. Oh, Tiger Suplex. 1, 2. Still not enough, though. Now look at this, hold on, Jinku. Doing what he does best, going after the leg. Oh! Now wait, hold on, Walker has him up on the shoulders. Oh, but now look at that, Jinku realizing the situation. Very smart. And now wait, hold on, abdominal stretch locked in. Oh, but now look at this. Hold on. Walker with the takedown. Now wait, hold on. Walker lifts him up once again. Oh, detonation kick. 1, 2, no. Oh, but now look at this. Oh, Walker throwing shots. And now wait, hold on. Oh, Poison Rana. Spiking the champion. 1, 2. Jinku stays alive though. Now wait, oh look at this. Walker, oh my god, what a code red. Hold on, but Jinku back up to his feet and sweeps the legs immediately. But now look at that from Walker. And now Walker has Jinku in the middle of the ring and now going for it. People's moonsault connects. 1, 2, kick out there by the world champion. And now wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. This is wrestling, brothers. Let's go. What a way to kick off the show. Both of these men wanting to prove that they are the very best in this company. And they're going to do that by beating the ever-loving hell out of each other. And oh wait, hold on. Yeah, here we go. That's right. Who's going to gain the upper hand here? Oh, it's Walker. Up on the shoulders. Into the driver. 1, 2. Oh my god. Joshua Walker almost just became the world's heavyweight champion right there. And now, oh! Wait, the shooting star. Hold on. Shooting star press to the world champion. 1, 2. No. And Joshua Walker, a mere millisecond away from being able to call himself world's heavyweight champion. And Jinku in trouble here. Dragon Rana again. As Walker in control, but he can't waste time. He has to get something going here. Super kick to the jaw. Now that's sending Jinku into the corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Jinku tried to get the legs up. But, oh, look at that caught. Kick to the jaw. And now Walker could be thinking that clothesline again. But Jinku has that well scouted and is now looking for an opportunity. Oh, he locks it in. He hits the dead air. 1, 2. Walker stays alive, though. But Jinku not done. And now, oh my God, what a Northern Lights. But hold on! Walker up to his feet with the knee. And now, oh my God, he's going up top. Wait, hold on, is he going for it? Oh, he went for the Phoenix Splash. Oh, he went for it. But now Jinku catches him and is now continuing to go after the limbs. Now, wait, hold on. Going after that arm once again. Has Jinku found an opening? I don't know, but hey, the last time these two wrestled, that is exactly what Jinku did to walk away with the win. 1, 2. Kick out there from the challenger. Now, wait, hold on. Jinku. Oh, with the X-Plex. 1, 2. Walker stays alive. And Jinku can't believe it. But now look at that. Jinku has him in his sights. Oh, wait. Oh, Walker with the jawbreaker into the uppercut. No way. No way. Walker. Phoenix Splash. He's got it, but he's clutching at his ribs. He took a second. 1, 2. No. Joshua Walker almost just became the world's champion. But he took a second too long there. And now look at this. Jinku. Oh, he's telling him to bring it. Oh, he is telling Walker to bring it. And Walker does exactly that. What a forearm that was right there. And now look at this. Joshua Walker looking to put this away. But Jinku once again has it scouted. And now looking for another X-Plex coming in. And now, wait, hold on. Oh no. Oh no, here we go. Heavenly Arrow. 1, 2. Jinku retains. But my God, what a matchup, man. What a matchup. Wow. Hey, take nothing away from Joshua Walker. What a performance right there from him. But hey, if you ever had your doubts about Jinku being a worthy world champion, I think that matchup has just cleared up any doubts. This man might have been gone for 2 years, but he has not missed a single step. And my God, what a future he has as world champion. But wait a minute. That's the former world champion. That's Depot Parks going after Jinku. Oh, for God's sake, man. Of course we can't have anything good around here. Oh, come on. Here's Hercule with the kill switch. Oh, wait, hold on. I know that music. That's Justin Juice Baton. Oh, but there's Sullivan. There's Nick Sullivan. The Bob Parks Alliance had this well scouted and knew exactly what they needed to do here. Oh my god. Oh. Now wait a minute. Hold on, wait. Trent's taken out as well. So someone took out Trent Extra and all of that. As the Bob Parks standing tall here, making it clear he is not done with that World's Championship. Not by a long shot. Tonight's the night. We put everything else to one side. We put the X Factor tournament aside. We put all of that to one side, like I said. Texas Death, biggest match in my retirement run so far. And I know this could be the end. This really, really could be the end. I mean, it's not just a one-on-one. It's not even just a regular hardcore match. It's a Texas Death match. If there weren't already no rules in a hardcore match, there definitely are less morals in one of these. And look, Shane, I get it to an extent, right? But you cost me, potentially, time in my retirement run, and I decided that the only thing that was of equal value was the World's Heavyweight Championship for you. And now we're here. Now we're fighting here tonight, and I know for a fact that you want me dead, and I just want you out of my way so that I can retire at Kingdom of Glory 2 against the people I want to wrestle against. Byron, look, you've not been answering my calls at all. What the fuck are you doing? This isn't just a match. This is a Texas Death match against Shane Torres of all fucking people. Do you not realize how stupid this is, given your current condition, given the fact that you are literally retiring soon? Do you not realize, like, how much stress this is putting on the family right now? Evan, look, alright, calm down. I knew this was going to happen, okay? I knew that you and the family were going to get annoyed, okay? And I completely get it. Look, I know that you will care about me, but I care about settling this. I'm not going to walk away a coward, and I'm not going to walk away letting Shane have the last laugh, okay? So I understand that you're worried. I understand that the family's worried, but this is my business, and I have to deal with it. You are being so selfish right now, Byron. I really hope that you know this, okay? The amount of times that I have literally had to tell our mum, the amount of times I've had to reassure her that I can talk you out of this, that this isn't going to happen, because it shouldn't happen. She has refused to watch the show tonight. She was invited to be here. She didn't even want to be here. Do you want to know why? Because she's scared, Byron. Because she's worried about what you're going to do and what you're going to do to yourself, not even to Shane Torres. Okay? How do you feel knowing that that worry is on your hands right now? Don't bring mum into this, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that, because then we're going to have a problem. Okay? I'm hearing a lot of the family's worried about me and all of that. I'm not hearing that you're worried about me, though. Don't you think I was worried about you when you were running around attacking Empire International in a mask? Do you not think I'm worried about where you're going with the Dead End Society right now? Do you think I don't care about what you're doing? No, I do. I definitely care. But you're a grown man. I'm a grown man. We're allowed to do what we want to do, okay? What I'm doing with the Dead End Society on Europe Pro is none of your concern. This is different. This is different. This isn't about redemption as much as you want it to be. Okay, you are going to have your redemption regardless. You're going to have your moment at Kingdom of Glory 2. You have nothing to prove tonight. Nothing. I don't understand this. It's like you have been gaslit by Peyton Kemp, Shane Torres, Operation Gold into thinking that your successes haven't fucking mattered. They do, and even if they don't to these people, they matter to me, to our family, to you, to everyone who's fucking worked with you in the past, your trainees, the people in the academy, they all care about you. I care about you. And I don't want to see this happen tonight. And those people that care for me, and those people that look up to me as a role model, they're the reason I'm doing this. They're the reason I'm here. They're the reason why I didn't back down from this challenge in the first place. And look, I understand that you're still young, right? You haven't gone through what I went through in such a small amount of time. You haven't even suffered a big time injury yet that took years off of your career, and then even more years from having multiple surgeries. I'm here to prove to everybody that I can still go, that I'm still one of the best. And I'm here to tell everybody that believes in me and people who look up to me that when somebody starts talking shit, you put them down. I understand you're worried, Evan. I do, okay? And I completely understand that this might sound incredibly selfish. But for once, I am putting myself first. And I am not going to sit there and let my legacy be the man that ran away from Shane Torres. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to prepare for this match tonight. Well, that was definitely something backstage, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened to Trent, because either Bob took out Trent before he came out and attacked Jinku, or there's somebody else who's trying to get involved in all of this whilst Bob Parks is running riot. I'm sure we're going to hear more from the Bob Parks. It's only an inevitability. But speaking of inevitabilities of douchebags on a microphone, it is the, I cannot believe I'm saying this, the new hardcore champion, Blake Payne. And he's forcing me to tell the world that he is, of course, the first, only, the first and the only, sorry I've butchered it, he's gonna murder me now, the first and the only Grand Slam champion in CEW history, winning all 4 championships that a male wrestler can win. And of course, accompanied by his wife Elizabeth. We are gonna hear from him right now, because of course we are. Well. I think we all knew what was going to happen at X Factor. We all knew what the real outcome was going to be. It was never going to be Bradley retaining. It was never going to be Dr. Victor Psychosis becoming a 2-time hardcore champion. It was always going to be me winning the hardcore championship and being the first ever Grand Slam champion in CEW history. But now you're all thinking, well, I mentioned Bradley and I mentioned Psychosis, but I didn't mention the man who I should be thanking right now, Jacob Campbell. Jacob, look, I told you since day one, since we formed Vendetta before there was even an empire, I told you that we were brothers, and that until the very end, we were going to be by each other's sides, and we were going to celebrate our victories together. But you never wanted that. And it's very, very clear to me and to everybody else in Empire that that was never what you wanted. You wanted to be the guy. You wanted to be the star, and I tried to help you every step of the way, and you didn't listen. You wanted more. You wanted more than what I could give you, and fair enough. But to stab me in the back, to leave me high and dry, and to leave me without a brother once again, that was a line that you should have never have crossed. And as soon as you said that you wanted to leave Empire and the Payne Foundation, I never wanted to be your brother anymore. All I thought about was how could I use you one more time to get what I wanted. And that was the Hardcore Championship. So yeah, sure, I played you like an absolute fiddle, and I absolutely have to thank you for being a gullible idiot and allowing me to become the Hardcore Champion. But that's all I'm ever going to say about you. I'm going to move on. The Payne Foundation and Empire, we are going to move on without you. And I'm going to move on to becoming the greatest hardcore champion that this company has ever seen. So how am I going to do that? You're probably all expecting me to host an open challenge right now, to have a random hardcore junkie come out, scratching themselves like an addict just to try and get a shot at the hardcore championship. But that's not how this works anymore. I will only be defending this championship when I'm contractually obligated to do so. And I have been contractually obligated to put my championship on the line at the next open challenge night event. So you might as well line them all up, because I will knock them all down. I don't care who I fight anymore. This is more than just a hardcore championship. You might as well call this the World Hardcore Championship, because I am going to elevate this thing to the level of a world championship. Because right now, we need a new world champion, because that brings me to the world's heavyweight champion, Jinku Ventura. Now, congratulations, my former friend. You finally won the big one. But there's one thing that I'm owed. One thing that I haven't cashed in yet. And that's my rematch from Kingdom of Glory. So, Jinku, you just wait, because very soon I will be holding on to 2 championships around here. Oh, good God. Well, at least we have an announcement for Open Challenge Night. Well, we've actually got 2, so not only is Blake defending the belt, but as Jinku did say, he will be defending that championship every single opportunity he can get. And now we are moving swiftly on, as making our way down to the ring, it is Jessica Ilva. Someone who, someone who has tried to make waves around the world, hasn't quite done it yet. But I hear that she is highly looked at as someone who could be a future top name within wrestling. So that's always an interesting sight, of course. Jessica Ilva was within, what was in CEW a few years back. Had some great matches, had some great moments, but it didn't quite click for her. She's since gone away, honed her craft a little bit more. And well, hey, she is here tonight to try and take on one of the fastest rising stars within the women's division. And that is none other than one of the finalists from the X Factor tournament. A woman who almost beat Kyrie Sampson in the finals. It's Sienna Payne. And Sienna, hey, that's the thing, she is taking it within her stride. She is taking it very, very, quite nonchalantly, I can't lie. I mean, if this was me, I'd be a little bit more upset, but that's never been Sienna. I don't think that ever will be Sienna. And well, hey, she is here tonight to try and prove to the world one thing. And that is that she is not done. Oh! Not done chasing championship glory. But Jessica Ilva with the blind side. I mean, here's the thing. Jessica is someone who has been almost crying out for a moment, you know what I mean? Crying out for some respect. And she might be trying to beat it out of Sienna here tonight. Because right now, what is she looking to do? I have no idea. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, pendulum backbreaker. Now, wait, oh my god, what the hell? Look at her strength here! Good God! Look at this, Jessica Ilva just wasting no time here. Oh wait, hold on, back elbow though from Sienna into the clothesline. That's right now, look at this, Jessica Ilva using her strength once again to put Sienna in that bear hug, but it's still really early doors within this matchup. It really is. Oh, nice bell clap right there. Now look at this. Oh, wow. Right to the leg. You could see the momentum, the force of that shot block, and now Jessica Ilva going to work on the leg of Sienna. Oh, but now look at that. Sienna able to push her away. And that's the thing. You got to be wondering, what is going through the mind of Sienna Payne? I mean, making it all the way to the finals of the X Factor tournament just to fall a little bit short. The final hurdle. And now look at this. Hold on. Boston Crab from Jessica Ilva, and that ambush has definitely worked in the favor of Ilva here tonight. It really has. Oh, nice super kick right there, and Sienna going up to the top. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, went for the moonsault. But Ilva able to get out of the way, and now hold on with the roll-up. Hold on. 1, 2. Sienna able to kick out of that one. Oh, what a lariat as well. Now look at this. Oh my god, look at the strength here. Power slam coming in. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1. Only a 1. That's right now. What on earth is Jessica Ilva looking to do? Oh, wait, hold on. It doesn't matter. Inverted DDT from Sienna. Who is slowly finding her way back into this matchup. Went for the drop kick, but no. Couldn't find the mark. Now the drop kick right to the head there. That was a nasty one right there. Oh, wait, hold on. Went for a headbutt. Nice runner there from Sienna. Going up top, Jessica Ilva very wisely. Well, I say wisely, I'm not sure how wise it was, but we'll see. Because she's now on the outside, and we know that Sienna likes to take those risks and dives to the outside. Oh wait, hold on, we're still not done. Sienna's still not done. Oh my god, yo, Arabian press. And Sienna is feeling it right now. Still not done. Well, oh, and another dive to the outside. Sienna is feeling it right now. And now what on earth is she looking to do? Oh, double axe handle. Now that Sienna sending her into the corner, could be thinking, oh, was thinking that drop kick, but no, couldn't find it. Now, oh my god. What a Saito right there. Jessica Ilva trying to put it away, but hold on. Lift it up. Serotonin driver. 1, 2. Sienna Payne gets it done. What a matchup right there. Sienna fighting through the ambush and picking up a big win, regaining the momentum. But what is next for Sienna? We are going to have to find out, as now I believe we're going to go backstage, because I believe we're going to hear from Daniel King. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go there right now. I'm joined now by my guest at this time. I'll be taking this from here. There's no need for you to be here because the true talker has arrived. And you see, I am here with my man, my guy, the Intercontinental Champion, Toni Ford. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. I'm a little bit pissed off right now. I am, okay? My client, Kimberly Casanova, didn't win the X Factor tournament. No big deal. Enters the X Factor Rumble, gets eliminated by some chump who doesn't even walk out with the championship in the end. But that's fine, because literally, coming up right now, we are going to rectify the wrongs, and Kimberly Casanova will earn herself a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship. But I'm also pissed off for this man right here. You see, this man has been hauling ass. He has been training every single day. He has been preparing non-stop to prove to the world that he is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best man to hold this championship ever. And where has he been? Where has the bookings been? Where has Payne Kemp put Toni Ford on the marquee? I'll tell you where. Nowhere. He's had Toni Ford fight chumps. He's had Toni Ford pick up the scraps, but no more. You see, Open Challenge Night is coming back, and you know, as much as you lot do not deserve the opportunity to see a workhorse in action, this man right here needs to eat. This man right here needs to feast on the so-called best. This man is not a workhorse. He is a predator. This man is a killer. This man is the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. And if you think otherwise, he'll be in that ring. Open Challenge Night. I dare anybody delusional enough to step up. Now, where did that interviewer go? I'm not holding this mic any longer. We've got things to prepare for and celebrations to have afterwards when Kimberly Casanova becomes #1 contender. So let's go. Well, things are only getting bigger and bigger as we look forward to, you know, Power Struggle, Journey to Japan, and now the next Open Challenge Night. But right now, we're going to find out who the next opponent, who the #1 contender for Christina Dean's Women's IC Championship will be. As making her way to the ring first, it is one of Toni Taylor. Hold on a moment. This is one of Christina Dean's friends, one of her allies, one of her partners within the violent regime, in the form of Toni Taylor, and had a really good showing, I would say, in the X Factor Rumble. I believe that the reason why all three of these women have been chosen for this matchup is because of how they did in the Rumble. And now we're going to see who gets the next shot, who gets the next opportunity at the Women's Intercontinental Championship, as making her way down to the ring, representing the King's Cabinet. We literally just heard from Daniel King. It's Kimberly Casanova, a woman who has only taken 2 losses within CEW, and only 1 since being signed. So that's big. That is a massive accomplishment. Kimberly Casanova has been sending shockwaves through the division, through the company, and is just constantly proving herself to be one of the ones to watch this year. It's going to be interesting to see, can Kimberly Casanova get herself her first shot at a championship since being signed? We are going to find out. But making her way down to the ring next, someone who I think shocked the world with what happened after she got eliminated from the X Factor Rumble. It's Naida Adamik, and for those of you that don't know, Naida got eliminated and then proceeded to spear Amy Sutton. Not something that we usually see from Naida Adamik. A burst of aggression, a burst of anger. Not really sure what that means, but you've got to think, after years and years of trying to get her first championship, at what point do you do whatever it takes to get the opportunity? At what point do you do whatever you have to do to try and become a champion? And I think Naida Adamik might be at that point. I think she might be at the stage of her career where it is all about focusing on herself. It is about, you know, trying to prove everybody wrong and trying to climb the mountaintop that she hasn't been able to climb yet. It's going to be very interesting to see these three women in the ring together. Triple threat matchup. And one of these three will be walking away with that #1 contendership, that next shot at Christina Dean's championship. And this is going to be one hell of a matchup. I can feel it, you know. This is going to be a very, very chaotic encounter between these three. Let's now look at this. Everyone just eyeing each other up before the bell rings. Here we go. And oh my god, out of the gates there. Kimberly Casanova wasting no time. I mean, to be fair, as you probably should in a matchup like this. But now look at that. Oh, big time electric chair drop on the part of Toni Taylor. Naida getting a shot in there. And now look at this. Hold on. Everyone going after everybody. There are no alliances in this matchup. DDT from Naida. Now look at this whole back elbow. And now German suplex bridge. But Kimberly right there to break it up. Now we're on Kimberly Casanova. Oh, nice Northern Lights. But hold on, Naida there to break it up. Oh my god, into the springboard drop kick. And now look at this, going after the ribs of Naida is Toni Taylor, and now German suplex by Kimberly Casanova. Now look at this, oh, Naida Adamik finger to using a kendo stick, and that's the joys of a triple threat match. Anything goes, really. Now wait, hold on, oh, nice gut wrench powerbomb from Naida into the Hurricane Rana from Toni Taylor. And now look at this, hold on, has Kimberly Casanova, and oh my god, look at this! The rapid fire stomps, but then in comes Naida Adamik once again. DDT to Toni Taylor, and right now Kimberly Casanova biding her time. Now look at this, oh. Now everyone going after everybody right now. Like I said, I mean, I didn't expect there to be any alliances between these three, but you never know. In a triple threat match, sometimes you have to assess the threat, and none of them are doing that because they all view each other as threats. As right now, Kimberly Casanova has Naida Adamik in that triangle choke, but now look at that, Naida fighting her way free very, very quickly. And now what on earth are we about to see? Hold on a minute. Oh, the crossbody coming in from Naida Adamik. It took her eye off the ball for a second, and Toni Taylor going to try and gain some momentum here. But oh! No idea how effective that is in a women's match, but you know what? It caused a separation. There's the boot. There's that big boot from Toni Taylor, but right now Naida Adamik trying to perhaps steal that win, you know, steal the win, steal the opportunity. Right now, look at that, Toni throwing shots. Oh, the chop block. But now caught the grass for Kimberly Casanova, who hits the German, and now going after the leg. But Naida Adamik with another kendo stick brought into the equation. Now God, just Toni Taylor just breaking it off of the back of Naida Adamik. Hold on, 1. Oh, only a 1. Only a 1. And now look at that home. Kimberly trying to get involved here. Oh, but the spear from Naida. Naida Adamik with that spear out of nowhere. And this is what I mean by, like, this match is going to be a wild one because it could end at any time. And now look at that. Naida went for something crazy there, but couldn't find it. And now thinking the springboard drop kick, but Kimberly Casanova had that well scouted this time. Now, wait, hold on. Oh, the takedown. What we're seeing here is just solid wrestling from these three. Oh! Into the Saito from the headbutt. 1 broken up there by Naida Adamik, though. And now Kimberly Casanova with the boot right to the jaw. Now this shot's being thrown. Northern Lights on Naida Adamik. Toni Taylor gloating on the outside, but Kimberly perhaps not going to put this away. Has the arm trapped, has the leg trapped. Oh, but now look at that, Naida Adamik able to fight 3. But Toni back in the equation. Oh! Naida went for do or die. Didn't quite do it. And now big time Rana once again from Toni Taylor going into the cover. 1. Only a 1 though. Toni really trying to capitalize, trying to go after the leg of Kimberly Casanova. Not sure how wise that is, but right now, oh my God! Wait, hold on. But Kimberly right back up to her feet, but caught with a DDT, but back up to her feet again. Moves out of the way of that cross body, and now going to work on Naida Adamik, but in comes Toni Taylor, who grabs the kendo stick, not able to use it though. But now, oh, lariat. And another one. And a trifecta of lariats coming in from Toni Taylor. And now perhaps looking to put this away with the black magic. It connects, but Naida's right there. Now Naida with the DDT. Now Naida Adamik thinking about it, perhaps thinking the spear, no, gets caught with the shoulder tackle. Now shots being thrown, another DDT planted on Toni Taylor. But Kimberly Casanova there to break the pinfall up. Oh, but there's a spear! 1! Oh, broken up by Toni Taylor though. And that seems to be the story of Naida Adamik's career. So close to those big wins, so close to that opportunity. But someone's there to stop it every single time. But now look at this. Abdominal stretch on Toni Taylor. Oh, but now in comes Kimberly to stop that. And now, oh my God, what a drop kick. But everybody's down. But Naida getting up to her feet first. Oh, look at that low kick to the gut. And now, oh, caught in the Kimura. Caught in the Kimura lock, but in comes Toni Taylor to break that up. Now look at that in the corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Incredibly smart here from Toni. Black magic to Naida. Oh, but Kimberly out of the corner. Perhaps playing possum, biding her time there. Now going to work. Well, I thought she was going to work on that kendo stick, but no, hold on. Instead trying to steal the pin. Being incredibly opportunistic. Oh, but now a Kimura lock on Kimberly Casanova. Not sure how wise that is. But we're going to see. Could it potentially put the matchup away? No, it does not. Now Naida, oh, DDT to Casanova. Now Naida going up top. Oh, with the splash. Oh, but now look at that caught. Big boot from Toni. And gonna try and win this right here. 1, 2, no. Kimberly Casanova able to kick out that one, but now wait, hold on, trying to steal the win here again. 1, 2, no. Toni Taylor almost making that next women's IC title match an all-violent regime affair, but not able to get it done. There's the lariat. Now look at this, Naida biding her time. Oh, hold on, went for the spear. Oh, double team right there, inadvertently. Now wait, hold on. Kimberly. Oh my god, look at the torque. Look at the torque on the Kimura. And Naida with no choice but to tap out. And Kimberly Casanova, in the blink of an eye, is the #1 contender. Oh my god. But speaking of the champion, Christina Dean, here to ruin the moment. Oh my god. Here's the thing, we have seen some stare downs between these two during Kimberly Casanova versus Toni Taylor back in the X Factor tournament. And now that is a message sent right there from the champion straight to the next challenger. My God. I am joined by my guest at this time, Shane Torres. Now, Shane, there are no words. Texas Death, main event, massive, massive match. You versus Byron. There's been a lot of animosity between the two of you recently. What are your thoughts going into this match? You want my thoughts. You really want my thoughts on what's going to happen tonight. I mean, here's the thing. When you have a man who is desperate enough to even make a splash in the ocean anymore, so he costs me the world championship, you know that you have a very, very desperate man on your hands. And here's the thing, desperation does not win you matches. Desperation leads to failure. And tonight, Byron will experience that in the biggest way possible, because all he's been saying since coming back and having this one last run, well, he's been saying two things, and neither of them are going to happen. Number one, he said that he wants to be the world's heavyweight champion, and well, let's just say that wasn't ever going to happen. Let's be real here. And then number two, he says that he is going to leave and retire at Kingdom of Glory 2, but no, it's not the case. And it was never going to be the case when he started getting involved in my business again. Sure, I might have made the first move, but he could have just moved on. I was frustrated. I wasn't just frustrated at him, I was frustrated at the machine running this company. And now I have no reason to be frustrated, because I share the same goals as Payne Kemp. But here's the thing, Byron, here's the thing. You decided to make it personal by bringing up all of our history and whatnot. And whilst I thank you for bringing me into your home, for making me feel welcome, let's be real here. When you finally donned the suit and started running this place, it was never like you made me feel welcome. So why on earth would I ever accommodate your wants and needs? Why on earth would I ever let you go into Kingdom of Glory 2 and steal the spotlight that I will be taking when I win the World Championship of Power Struggle, when I go on to Kingdom of Glory 2 and I beat Trent X in the main event and retain that championship? But here's the thing, and here's the big thing that everybody needs to know, right? He's got his little brother protecting him. Evan wants to look out for him. You know, Byron's family doesn't want to watch this. Do you see what you're doing to your own people, Byron? Do you see what you are doing to them? You're hurting them more than you could ever hurt me. And I think that sucks. Because the one thing that you can cling on to when all is said and done is that you were a good person, but right now you're not. You're the bad guy. Because you're tearing your own people apart. You are tearing your own family apart. And Evan, I dare you to try and get involved tonight. I dare you to try and step up. Because tonight is the night that your brother's career dies. You know, in all my years of commentating CEW, and especially commentating things that Shane Torres has done, I don't think I've ever heard him be more real than he was just there. And honestly, if that's the case, if that is what we're seeing, which is the most real version of Shane Torres we've ever seen, I'm very worried for what we're going to see in our main event tonight. But anyways, moving on to one of the most shocking things that happened at X Factor, the Broskis retaining in a massive fatal 4-way elimination match, but not just by themselves, with the help of seemingly their new manager, Ryan Lockstin. And we still have no idea how this came together. We have no idea what's going on, but seeing as this is happening right now in front of our own eyes, in front of our very eyes, it seems as though Ryan Lockstin has bagged himself two very, very, very valuable assets in the form of Gabriel Hansen and Clyde Everson of the Broskis. And I don't know what's going on. I mean, look, I know what Ryan's all about, right? You know, we talk about the groups that he has led over the years, the groups that he is currently leading right now. You know, we look at like Lockstin Enterprises, we look at things like the Butcher Shop, and honestly, this man, he's a bit of a kingmaker, but he's also a man who knows exactly who to approach to get what he wants. And now that he's got, like I said, the CEW World Tag Team Champions seemingly working with him, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered, and I'm hoping that we get our answers right now. But sometimes, you know, sometimes Ryan can be a little bit cryptic, but we're gonna find out, because I've been intrigued about this ever since X Factor. I can't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand alongside the greatest tag team in CEW history, Clyde Everson, Gabriel Hansen, the Broskis. And you're all wondering, what am I doing here? Why am I working with the Broskis? Well, it's all very, very simple, so allow me to explain. When I came in at Invictus for that one match for Invictus Games to help my friend Byron get himself back into the company, I couldn't help but feel as though I needed to be here in some capacity. Maybe not in a wrestling capacity, but definitely to help someone rise from the ashes, to be a diamond in the rough. And I have found that in the Broskis. A great tag team, a team that are on REW as well. And from there, I was able to see just how good they were, and I was studying the tapes, and I noticed that they're a great team, but they need a voice. They need someone to guide them. They need a direction. I am that direction. This is not just the Broskis, this is the Broskis as a part of my round table. So from now on, if you have a problem with the Broskis, you have a problem with me, and I don't think you want a problem with me. Or what happened to Yonkis will happen to you, but worse. Oh, wait a minute! Hold on a second! Hey, they're here, the Rock and Rave Experience are here, and I think they've heard enough. I think they have heard enough. It has been a long time since we've seen these two together. And we're going to hear from them right now, I guess. Oh my, are we intruding on a little, what would we call it? A self-pleasuring session? A masturbatory session? Is that what we're going to call it? You call yourselves the round table now. Are we missing the Broski circle jerk right now? Listen, ever since Down in Flames when we lost the World Tag Team Championships, a lot of people have been thinking, what is next for the Rock and Rave experience? I mean, we haven't even shown up properly since Down in Flames. There's been nothing from us. You haven't seen any segments. You haven't seen any wacky stuff. Gino hasn't said anything out of pocket. I mean, hell, Gino showed up in the Rumble. And that was the first time you saw him properly wrestling once again. But where have I been? I've been realizing, you know, when you hold a belt for over 750 days, it's very, very easy to forget what happens after you lose it. You don't just go to the back of the line. You get a rematch. Me and Gino get a rematch for those World Tag Team Championships. And I get the feeling that Ryan Lockstin or no Ryan Lockstin, we could theoretically turn the tides, and we could become two-time World Tag Team Champions. So what do you say? Do we have to talk to you two? Or do we have to talk to your new boss, I guess, Ryan? What do you have to say about this? You want your rematch. You want your rematch. You don't get to make the decisions anymore. You guys don't run the tag division anymore. You aren't suffocating the tag division anymore. This division is ran by the Broskis, and therefore it is ran by me. But what else do I also run? I run REW. And it just so happens that one of my tag team champions just so happens to be defending their Midnight Tag belts on CEW quite frequently, that being Empire's Dallas Foster and Andre Fuller. Now I'm looking at the bigger picture. What way can we make REW and CEW a bigger paycheck? How can we make some tag titles a big marquee? And I'm thinking, get ready for this. Get ready. This is going to blow your minds. Journey to Japan. The REW Midnight Tag Team Championships versus the CEW World Tag Team Championships. Winner takes all. But who will be the REW Midnight Tag Team Champions going in? Will it be Foster and Fuller? Or could it be the Rock and Rave experience? You want your shot? You want your rematch for the CEW World Tag Team Championships? Then I want you two to prove that you are still one of the best tag teams around, according to you guys, and according to these people as well, by beating Empire, by becoming REW Midnight Tag Team Champions, and then handing those belts at Journey to Japan to the Broskis, who are going to kick your asses. That's all you have to do. You just have to beat one team. Win yourselves one more set of tag titles, and then the Broskis will see you at Journey to Japan. What do you say? I'll tell you what we say. I'll tell you all what we're gonna say. Let's be fucking having you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Open challenge night, I guess, because I don't know how many more shows there are between this and Journey to Japan. Open challenge night. Bring us Empire. Bring us Fuller and Foster. Give us a shot at the REW Midnight Tag Team titles. And I guarantee you are going to see brand new Midnight Tag Team champions, the Rock and Rave experience. And then we'll go on to Journey to Japan. We'll kick the Broskis' asses. And we will become the Rock and Rave experience with 2 championships. You're on. We'll see you at Journey to Japan. Oh, and fuck you, by the way. Oh, ATJ. What's going on? Does this tag match, this whole series of tag matches interest you? Like, what's happening? What's going on? Why are you so interested in this? That's for me to know, and for everybody else to find out. Now, oh, Haley Rush going for that kick, but Leah Briones able to get out of the way of that one. And throughout this matchup, that is what we have been seeing. You know, Haley has been trying to get the upper hand, but, you know, she's only just come out of the academy, man. And, you know, to have a matchup like this to try and go for that CEW Network Championship, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for Haley. It's a big deal for us here at SEWF. And now look at this. Hold on. Oh, the knee to the jaw. And now, wait a minute. Hold on. With the crucifix. 1, 2, no! Haley Rush almost becoming network champion right there. The roof would come off of this place, I tell you that right now. The roof would come off the goddamn building if Leah Briones got, you know, dethroned right here, right now. But Leah Briones in control once again, going after the hand, going after the arm. And now, oh my god. Oh. And that has been the story thus far. Oh my god, what a lariat. Haley gets a moment to breathe, gets a moment of separation, but Leah Briones turns it around almost immediately. Now look at this, hold on. Oh, and oh! Nice powerbomb separation there. It's now what enough. Oh, hold on. Haley going shot for shot with the network champion right now. I'm not sure how wise this is. But it shows you the heart and the fight of some of the people we have on this roster. So now look at this. Shot's being thrown, but oh, what a Pele kick. Right to the jaw. And now Haley trying to get back up to her feet, but caught with the kick right to the arm. And now caught in the Kimura lock. And that is all she wrote. Great effort right there from our very own Haley Rush, but Leah Briones on a level of her own here, defending this championship literally everywhere. And well, hey, she's proving herself to be one of the best network champions that the CEW Network's ever had. Another day, another defense of my network championship. I said since day one that I wasn't here to try and win the crowd over or to try and prove a point. I was here to break some bones, take some gold, and make a name for myself. And I think I've definitely done that. I think we could all agree that last year was my year, 2024, the year of Leah Briones, and 2025 is going to be no different. I'm going to keep traveling the world, defending this championship, and proving to the world that I am one of the very best in professional wrestling. And here's the thing, Open Challenge Night's coming back good. That's one more person added to my list of victims. So step right up. Whoever wants a shot, you can have it. Open Challenge Night, you're on. Well, Open Challenge Night is only getting more and more stacked, so we now pretty much know that the full card at this point. You know, Blake Payne defending the Hardcore Championship, Jinku Ventura defending the World's Heavyweight Championship. We got Toni Ford defending. We've got Rock and Rave Experience versus Empire for the REW Midnight Tag titles. And now we've just heard that Leah Briones putting the Network Championship on the line once again. But now we move on to the main event. A big matchup, a matchup with a lot of history, with a lot of animosity, all coming to a head in a Texas death match. Now, these two have specifically asked that whilst, yes, it is a Texas death match, there will be pinfalls. Now, this is mainly so that Shane Torres doesn't feel like he has a disadvantage against Byron in this match, because typically Texas death matches are last man standing or submission. But Shane Torres is here to prove a point. Baseball bat in hand. And well, this is going to be a fight here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There's not really much I can say in terms of commentary. We're just going to have to watch what happens, as right now, oh dear God. And here we go. The fight is on. The bat is going crazy. And immediately Byron goes to work on the leg of Shane Torres. As right now, look at this. And now hold on. Oh my God, what a German. Now look at this. Drop kick to the back of Shane Torres. And oh my God, look at this. Starting things off by just throwing absolute sluggers right now. And look at that. What a way to kick this off. Shane's got the shirt off now. He's got the jersey off. But the fight is still on. The fight is still very much on. And now look at this. Byron in early control here. I mean, we heard just how focused he was earlier tonight. Oh, but now look at that shameless kick to the knee. And here's the thing, right? There's something to note. Not only is Byron not wearing a knee brace, he isn't wearing any sort of knee protection at all here tonight. I don't think that is the wisest thing you could do against a guy like Shane Torres. Jesus Christ. One. Only a one. But Shane going crazy, I can't lie. You saw it there. He just threw Byron out of the ring, and then there was just like a moment where he just stared at him, and oh my God. And that's the thing, right? This is more than just weapons and brutality. This is a lot of animosity. This is years and years. Some would even say, as far as I'm aware, like a decade plus of animosity between these two, essentially. Or at least a decade plus of history. As now, oh my God, off the skull with the chair. Right now, Shane is just circling Byron, just picking him apart. You can see it there, Byron clutching at that leg already. This is not a good sign in the slightest, as right now, oh my God! Oh, Shane just going for a way more strike-based offense than we're used to from him. Oh, but now look at that, oh, Byron over the knee to the gut. Now look at that, he's psyching himself up, both of them are. Oh, the drum kick to the knee! And another one! Byron taking the fight right now, and now look at this. Oh, what a half and half! But Shane back up to his feet with a super kick. Dear God, double axe handle doesn't find the mark, though into a sliding lariat. And these two are turning up the animosity. They are picking up the pace here in our main event. And now what on earth is Byron looking to do? Oh, they're caught with the back body drop. And I know a lot of people say, oh, why does it hurt more on the outside? Well, for those of you that don't know, oh my God. A lot of people think that the outside mats are padding. No. That is not the case. It is not padding in the slightest. But I don't think I'm going to finish my sentence here, because But look at this from Shane. Barbed wire bat in hand. Byron has a light tube. In the ring he goes. And now, oh! Byron strikes first with that one. Now catches Shane. Oh, on the back. 1, 2. Shane able to kick out of that one. He has now taken a light tube straight to the face. Hold on, 1, 2. Still not enough. He took an exploder on that barbed wire bat. And now Byron in control of this matchup. Shane in trouble, caught in that Cobra clutch. Now look at that, Shane with the shots right to the jaw. Creating that separation into a running STO. Now we're on Shane, trying to wear down Byron, and honestly, this is smart. Use your strength against him. Now look at this, hold on. Oh, the bell clap. Now, went for a forearm. Couldn't quite find the mark. Catches him though the second time. And now, oh my God, wait, hold on. Oh, that is not a good landing if you're Byron. But he is not going to let you know that he felt that. Trust me. As right now, barbed wire bat in hand. And oh, right to the back. And now, oh my God. Just almost like begging Shane to get back up, and oh my Jesus. This is insane, man. And now look at this. Hold on, hammer and anvils. Good God. It's now Byron. Lifts him up again. Yokozuka cutter. 1, 2. Not enough though. Now wait, hold on, thinking pressure point, but no, Shane had that scouted. And now picks up the bat. Oh, right on the ribs, right on the gut. And look at that, Byron struggling to get back up to his feet, and oh, immediately caught the shot to the head. Shane wasting no time here. Just piling on the brutality, and there's a knee right to the head as well. It's now look at that, Shane with the shots right to the jaw, and now looking for the running knee, and that connects as well. But Shane's still not done. Of course he's not. Because to Shane Torres, this isn't just about winning the matchup. This isn't just about getting closer to that World's Championship. It is about trying to end the career of Byron. He went for that and oh my God. He went for the end of the road, but couldn't quite find it. Only a 1. Now what on earth are we about to see? Hold on, big shot there from Shane. Brings himself back into ring, and oh my God, just a shot to the throat. That's the thing, that is going to mess up the cardio of Byron for the rest of this matchup. And now, oh my God, oh my God. Just wildly swinging that bat. This is insane, man. Now Shane snaps suplex. That's what on earth is Shane looking for now? Oh no. He's got a bin. He has a steel bin in hand. Now throwing it into the ring. Now look at this. Oh, big time chop. And oh, look at this. They're just going to stand in the ring and they're just going to punch the shit out of each other. And now, oh wait. Oh, what a headbutt. Jesus. And now Shane has that bin and oh my God. Just slamming it down. Now going after the nerves. Shane has really been in control of this matchup for quite a while here. Now, wait, hold on. Oh, again off the skull. Oh, wow, what a shot. Byron having a roll to the outside. But the thing is that's not even going to save him in a matchup like this. And now, oh wait, hold on. Oh my God. Shane is on an absolute warpath and now on the concrete. Oh, but wait, hold on. Byron fighting back. Oh, what a chop. Now that picks him up. Oh, went for the pressure point. Caught. Look at a spinning heel kick. Very rare that we see something like that from Shane. Oh my God, what a headbutt. Again. Now what on earth is Shane looking to do? Just going in with those shots, going in with the punches. Now Shane's still not done. Look at this. That is a lot of aggression coming out of Shane. And that says a lot when this man is one of the greatest hardcore wrestlers we have ever had in this company. And now in comes a table. Hey, it wouldn't be a hardcore match without a table. Let's be real here. And Byron has been struggling here in this matchup, but what a lariat. It's almost as if Shane has not only studied the tapes, but just knows deep down how to beat Byron. But right now, we might be about to we might be about to see something crazy here. As Byron goes up top. Oh, but Shane walking away, and he says, "You are not gonna do it." Oh, and another shot to the throat. Suckered him in. Oh, but now look at this. Both men showing fight. Oh my God, into the ring post. Now wait, hold on. Looking for another power bomb, but caught with a back body drop again. Shane looking for one of his own, and you've got to be careful when it's Shane because he could be thinking end of the road, but no, onto the barricade. When I say on the barricade, that's just fence. Now look at this. Just trying to embarrass Byron, wear him down. But now look at that. I don't know how wise that was, throwing a submission move at a guy like Byron. But oh, look at that kick right to the exposed knee. And now wait a minute, hold on. Oh my God, what a Uranagi. Uranagi connects, and now look at this, Shane sending Byron back into the ring. And now could be looking for it. Oh, hold on. Fallback going for the end of the rope. Got caught with the clothesline though. And now caught with the crossface. Crossface locked in. This move didn't put Shane away the last time they fought, but you know what? It was damn close. Could tonight be the night that the crossface gets it done? As Shane has nowhere to go, even if he gets to the ropes, you know, it's no DQ. Oh, but now look at this, hold on. Shane kick to the gut. And now, belly to belly plants him down. 1, 2, kick out there. Now, wait, hold on. In the corner. Big chop. Going for another one. Byron says no. Now, wait, hold on. What are we about to see? I have no idea. But Shane not going to let anything crazy potentially happen there. Now, wait, hold on. Shane. He's looking to do something here, but no, hold on. Messing with the crowd, and oh god! Did Byron's head just hit some of the glass from a light tube? I think that might have been what that sound was. And now I went for the bat, but caught in the crossface again. Crossface locked in for a second time. And Byron might be bleeding, but he is not out of this one just yet. There's still more gas in the tank. And Shane is trying his damnedest to fight out of this one once again. Rolls free. Kick to the gut. And now, wait, hold on. Shane. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. Power bomb through the table, end of the road. And that might very well be the end of the road for Byron. One, two. Byron stays alive. Look at that, rolling to the corner. Not sure how wise that is. Now, wait, hold on, Shane. Oh, just throwing all of his weight. Throwing all of his weight onto Byron, and now look at this, going after that exposed knee. Again, I'm not sure how wise this was for Byron to go into this matchup without any sort of knee protection. Oh, wait, hold on, Byron pushes him away. And now, oh, wait, hold on, went for the chop, caught with a super kick. And now, what are we about to see? Boston Crab locked in. Byron trying his damnedest to stay alive. You can see it there, the blood pouring out of his head. And Byron trying desperately to stay alive, just trying to find some sort of fight to keep himself in this matchup. He picks the ankle. Oh, but now look at that, he's prone, pushes away Shane. And now Byron, oh, with the spear! 1, 2, no! And it's still not enough. But wait, hold on, Byron has another light tube, and oh my god! Wait, hold on, he's not done. He's looking for something else. He's got another light tube. And oh my god, just cracks it over the skull of Shane again. Make no mistake about it, this is pure hatred, but oh my god, look at that. Byron thought he had the upper hand, but Shane's still in this one. Oh wait, hold on, he went for it. Wait, hold on, pressure point coming in. Now in the corner. Could be lining it up. Oh wait, hold on. Faked him out. Could be thinking Cloverleaf, but no, picks him up. Oh wait, hold on. Sending Shane to the outside. Tearing apart the announce table. The one that we do not use because we know for a fact that at some point someone's going through it. And now Byron's got the steps. Oh my god. Now look at this. Byron just trying to open the wound of Shane. And oh my god, he just dropped it on his head. That was sickening. That was something I did not expect to see right there. Back elbow from Shane. I'm surprised he's still conscious, to be honest. Big time super kick coming in. And now what on earth is Shane looking to do? Has Byron in a precarious position here. Oh my god, what a shot. Now wait, what on earth is he looking to do? Oh! Oh, now look at this, Evans coming out. The brother of Byron Evans coming in. He, clearly not happy with what's going on here. But oh wait, hold on, Alex Blade, what the hell? Alex Blade with a steel chair in hand. Of course, they've got issues over on Europe Pro. And oh my god, on the concrete with a sling blade. As now, look at this. Byron didn't even move from that DDT. And now, wait, hold on. Oh no, Alex forcing Evan to watch this. You're kidding. No. Oh my god. You can see the blood just beginning to pool on the ground. Byron still struggling to move after that DDT. Another knee to the skull here. And now Shane with the end of the road. Oh, but come on. You've done enough. You've done enough. And a second end of the road. 1, 2. And it's all over. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. Shane just beat Byron. And that's all we have time for today.